All right, guys, last video of our Backcountry Nutrition series. I hope you enjoyed it. We wanted to really just talk about nutrition because food is medicine, food is a drug, and it can really help your performance, your recovery, and how well you can stay comfortable in an uncomfortable environment, such as elk hunting. This is my lifelong friend, Tyler Denham, and he's quite the foodie. So we've shared camp before. He brought some really good food, and my other good friend Ryan Lampers is really into it. So this is the first year where I'm kind of really trying to make some of my own food and calculate a little bit more. So I want to talk about why I do this, because leading up to hunting season, I'm very busy and I'm trying to spend as much time with my family, but I'm also tinkering with backcountry gear, shooting my bow, last minute scouting. I want this to be done. So what we have here, I'll give you that bag. And
You need a peek.
I need a peek. So the only difference between these two is about
25 calories.
25 calories between the two, but they have completely different food in them. I am basing my caloric intake kind of on a few different calculators. So I'm gonna drop in the lower thirds, kind of a general rule of thumb, but I'm 155 pounds. I'm 5 foot nothing. I'm 5 foot 6 3/4. And I wear about a 30 to 40 pound pack because of camera gear. If I didn't have camera gear, it'd be maybe 30 pounds. I run pretty light. I usually drop my spike camp off and I hunt hard and I cover ground. So my calories are up. I expend a lot of energy. You can burn up to 500 to 1,000 calories an hour depending on the terrain, the topography, and how much weight is in your bag, and then how much muscle you have on your body. Tyler, you're 6'2", 210. You're gonna burn more calories. You have more muscle to feed, more oxygen requirements. What do you think your total calorie goal is when you're backcountry elk hunting?
Just because of weight, I try to hit at least 3,000.
Okay, and I'll be honest, for me to eat all this in a day is gonna be a chore.
Yes.
There'll be many days where there'll be a few items left over.
A lot of times, the other reason I package them into these packages is so at the end of the day, when I'm eating dinner or waiting for my meal to rehydrate, I can look in here and be like, all right, what else can I get down before I go to bed to try and clean this out?
And you can bring oils, you know, omega-3 oils, omega-6, whatever cooking oils you want to add to yours. You can always add like potatoes to any. There's ways to trick and get a lot of calories, but here's what I will tell you from like a strength and conditioning angle. I don't like the idea of eating like 500 calories all day, get back to camp after exerting a ton of energy and dump 1,500 calories to 2,000 all at once. I'd like to see you disperse your calories throughout the day for sustainability. I just think that you'll perform better, you'll recover better. A lot of guys think it's great to lose weight, and some people will lose a pound a day on a 10-day hunt, or even up to 2 pounds.
I have done that before.
It's not the best idea, but so this is not a weight loss program. This is a performance program. We're trying to kill an elk and get it back to the truck. And I'm trying to do it in several states back to back to back. This weighs more than 2 pounds. I will drop in the lower thirds the difference between the two, but this is a peak refuel as my main dehydrated meal. And this one is a Stowaway Gourmet. They're fairly new to the market, but their food is probably the best tasting food out on the market. They're a little pricier than some others, but not that much, about 14, 15 bucks a meal. And you're really getting quality. The sodium levels are low. The macronutrient ratios are legitimate. It's not just, here's 100 grams of carbs and 10 grams of protein. It's very dispersed, balanced. I like that. And inside the bag, we're gonna go ahead and break down right now what I got inside of this. All right, so we just did all the peak refuels, and we hit 3,145, and yeah, we calculated it. My goal is to get just over 3,000. I weigh 155 pounds. I don't weigh much. I burn a lot of calories. I don't have a lot of fat on my body. I'm usually under 10% all the time, and got to hit that number. Now we're gonna go with the Stowaway Gourmet. And I've heard really good things about these guys, and I'm excited to try them out. So Tyler's gonna help me with the math. So the math on this is 285 times 2. Plus a stinger, 140. Plus 270, this is the rise bar. We'll do a ratio, which is high. It's 220. Costco protein 190. Energy and focus 25 calories. Counting it. Hydrate recover 40 calories. Coffee no calories, gift from the gods. Layered fruit bar 60. That's it, 60. 2 fruit leathers, 100. And applesauce, 45. Got a ways to go? Shoot.
1720 so far.
Okay. Honey Stinger, 200. Dan's Trail Mix, 760. And again, this is just a half a cup of Kirkland unsalted mixed nuts and a half a cup of M&M peanut. Loaded in sugar, but not in salt.
2680.
Okay, let's do a good, Love Good Fats, 190. And last but not least, a Jimmy Wake and Focus Clean Protein Bar, 250.
3120.
Okay, that's the next series of bags. Cool, I hope you guys kind of caught that. And then what we did is we just pre-packaged all these. So I know that I got 3,000 calories. I know that I got 20 meals. I know that I need to make 10 more before hunting season. We're a month out and we're dialed. As far as what's my protein carb fat ratio at the end of the day, I haven't quite figured that out exactly, but I will while I edit this, and I'll drop those right here in the lower third of my ratio of protein to carb to fat and total grams of sugar, total calories for those. And then in the notes of the show, so if you go down to the video notes, I will leave a link to a spreadsheet that is free for you to check out, and it's got all those breakdowns of the food I'm trying this year. Super stoked. I think I have more than enough to get me going. My favorite things that I'm looking forward to the most is Via coffee. Some people are coffee snobs. I'm not. I just need it. So I have 2 packets of Via in each one. I got Hydrate Recover from Wilderness Athlete. I have Energy and Focus from Wilderness Athlete. I have the Honey Stinger bars. I have the Honey Stinger waffles. I'm super stoked on that. And then Wilderness Athlete came out with the Pack Bar and the Pack Bar Bite. Those are delicious. So you gotta, and then the trail mix I made. I love, there's so many things in here I'm looking forward to eating. The one I'm not, and nothing against Pro Bar, but that, it's just, it's dense. It's like a green, have you ever had a Green Belly bar? It's like a 1,000-calorie bar. You need a gallon of water to choke it down. So put food that's good and you look forward to eating. Tyler, what's one thing that you like when you're elk hunting that you just can't live without? It's always in there.
Fruit leather.
Fruit leather?
Yep.
What kind?
The Kirkland fruit leather and those That's All.
That's All ones are good? Mm-hmm. I've never tried the That's All. It's the first time I've seen them on the market. What are they like?
It's just fruit, and I think they put like chia seeds or something in them, but they're really good.
I was at Costco yesterday picking up the stuff for this video, and I think my bill was somewhere around $300 or $400 for all this stuff. And I will say I was making a joke with Tyler, but one thing to consider is some of these bars have an ingredients list this long. That's generally not what we're looking for, whereas like an RX bar has an ingredient list of like 4 things. So gravitate towards food that actually is real food. That means the ingredients will be a lot less. There won't be foreign things you've never seen before. Real basic stuff.
That's it. Has apples and blueberries. That's it.
That's it. And that's the kind of ingredients that you want. So I hope this helps your preparation. Remember, separation is in the preparation. Make yourself quality fuel for the backcountry. We'll catch you on the next one.